How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here I have the iPhone 12 Pro Max and I'm keen to find out the photo capability on this iPhone 12 Pro Max versus the A7 Mark III. Let's dive into some camera tests. Let's go. Just before heading out, this is how we will match focal lengths between the iPhone 12 Pro Max and the A7 Mark III. On the iPhone 12 Pro Max, there are 3 different lenses. The ultra-wide angle lens at 13mm at f2.4, main wide angle lens at 26mm f1.6, and the telephoto lens at 65mm f2.2. Similarly, on the A7 Mark III, I'll be using 3 different lenses to try and fit the focal ranges matching the iPhone 12 Pro Max. The 7iii 7.5mm f2.8 APS-C lens, equivalent to about 12mm, a 24mm Tamron f2.8 cropped in a little, and a 35mm f1.8 using APS-C mode cropped in to be about 65mm. With that out of the way, let's get this on. We'll be taking a look at all the cameras with some sample images under normal lighting condition as well as low light condition. Starting with the wide angle lens, here is an image of a plant in a pot from the iPhone 12 Pro Max versus the A7 Mark III side by side. Can you tell which is which? The image from the iPhone 12 Pro Max was shot on a wide angle lens in portrait mode. Software bokeh on the iPhone 12 Pro Max is really good when compared to the full frame real bokeh. Of course, you can see the artificial bokeh, but only if you pixel peep. Now onto the telephoto lens. Can you guess which is which? By now, you can probably guess from the color temperature of the image at the iPhone 12 Pro Max a tad bit warmer, but on the A7 Mark III it's a little bit purplish. And how about on the ultra wide angle lens? Can you guess? Severe barrel distortion on the A7 Mark III probably because of the quality of the lens, as a more controlled ultra wide angle lens is really going to cause a bomb. But nonetheless, you can add a de-fish layer to somewhat correct the distortion of the image. Moving on to the low light condition samples, I shot some of these under a street lamp early in the morning. As you all know, Apple has introduced night mode for low light photography by using long exposure shots. The first test when comparing the A7 Mark III completely crushes it, as Apple is doing a really good job at long exposure photography. Both shots were taken with a 3 seconds long exposure handheld. The iPhone 12 Pro Max is more of an everyday scenario where you won't necessarily bring a tripod wherever you go. Here are some more shots covering the telephoto range. Can you guess which is which? And the normal wide angle shots, side by side. So overall, I'm pretty impressed with the cameras on the iPhone 12 Pro Max. They already have all 3 cameras right here, the ultra wide, the wide and the telephoto lens. All 3 lenses in a tiny package, and the quality coming out from all the cameras is pretty good, especially the main wide angle lens. The ultra wide angle and telephoto not so much, but the portrait mode on this camera with deep fusion and LiDAR both working together, the bokeh and the background separation is actually pretty impressive. If you compare side by side, I don't think I can know which is which. And yeah, that is all I have for you guys in this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment down below. I'll be sure to get back to you guys as soon as possible. Like the video if you actually enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, I'll see you guys very soon. Stay safe, peace out, bye bye.